Hello everybody, and I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. Today's the 26th. My video is going to be going up late. I thought, like, I planned something, and I'm not winging it this time, but it kind of took me almost all morning to, get it ready. So, for Christmas time, I got lots of tea lights around the house that, on and everything. So, yesterday, I turned them on Christmas Eve. Yesterday around 5 o'clock, I took all of these out and replaced them with others, so I have more there, and I use an awful lot for Christmas. So, and I want to do a little flower out of this tea light. Now, this idea is not mine, obviously. I had gotten it from Cool to Craft. Heidi Borchers did a beautiful frame with it once, and I think even Tiffany does something with the tea lights as well too, and you can do so much with it. So what I do to prepare mine is just start cutting them into pieces like about 3/4 of an inch wide. You can do this any way you want. Now, as you can see, I have the wax in here still, but that will come out now. And what doesn't come out, I just heat it up with the heat gun and wipe it all up. So I'm just going to turn it like that and start opening it up. So now you guys can see how big my petals are going to be. There you go. Okay, now this little thingamajigger here, you can take that out. I'm saving them. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I plan to do something with them. And I'm just going to put it to the side right now. I'm not going to be using it today. Throw out the rest of this wax. I'm going to get a wipe ready, and what I do here is just heat it up, and all that wax will go melting down. And it smells so nice too, because this wax was perfumed. And I'm just going to wipe it up, you guys, so that way, be careful, because you can, it can get heated up a bit, the tin, while you're touching it. Try to do little pieces at a time, so that way you don't get burnt. Because as we know, the aluminum, that, really heats up with the heat gun. You can do this if you don't have a heat gun with a candle as well too. Just put it underneath the candle and the wax will melt off. There we go. Okay, most of it's off. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to set my heat gun down. I have a nice tea going here that is always my digestive tea, and I really need it today, you guys. Too much eating. And today was the day to get rid of most of the leftovers. We didn't succeed. We're trying, because I do not want to see food going to waste in the garbage. So, okay. So what I do now is I'll sit here and start with one corner. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, you guys. I'm just going to turn the scissors around the corner, so that way it does a little curve here. It's not a pointy edge. And then what I do is I'll go all the way around, and then I'll turn it around and start on the other edge here like that. So that way you get more or less, a petal. Okay? So first time, go around, turn it around, and go around again. And you can get little petals out of it. So then what I'm going to do with this is, Molly, get down from there right now. Okay, just a second. I covered up her spot. There, you can lie down there. And that way I got this too, because I wanted to show you guys what a beautiful box as well. And I can make flowers out of this. A bottle of champagne came in this, and I want to cut this up to make flowers or something. It's a beautiful red. When all the letters in there, it's going to look really cool when I do this one day. Mind you, that I can mix in with the project that I'm doing today as well, if I wanted to. So I'm going to get... This is my mouse pad, or any type of pad you want. And you can, start forming a little flower with the design. And, oops, I got them here, buried someplace. Okay. So yeah, I just grab, you know, I'm going to do a petal here that's already cut. And, you know, just start working it a bit, giving it a bit of form. Okay, and I'm going to go all around and do that to all the petals. And, you know, choose a size that you can work on. And then, you know, go around and do them all. And then in the middle here, like, I'll just do a little design, like probably going around like that. And naturally your tin is going to start lifting up. See the way it's starting to lift it up like that? Then what I will do at the end is turn it over. This one wasn't cleaned very well. And just run around here so the flower becomes, so you get another form of the flower. And, you know, you're going to have your petals. You can work with your petals, you know, squeeze them up in your fingers and model them. And it's a very lightweight tin that you can work with. So with this, I have done even big ones. I have the bigger tea light ones, and I save these. I have hundreds of these saved, you guys. And most of them are even already cut, ready to be flowers. Don't know why I did it, but I did it back then. So what I'm going to do now is show you another thing that I did to make these little tin flowers is use even Coke cans. I have a whole bunch of them here already cut, ready to go to, you know, do something with. And I cut these under the Big Shot. And I made another type of, you know, shape of flower as well, too, that we can go and put that on top. So I'm going to take these things away. I hope you understood that. If you guys have any questions, just ask. And I'm here to answer them. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to show you is what I find around the house for Christmas time as well, too. And this is really cool. Now, these are the tops that you get on top of the bottle before you open them up, before you take the cork off. And these are really cool. I like them. They have all different types of designs. And this Christmas, we received 2 bottles that had these tags around them, which are really cute, really cool metal tags. And I have incorporated that in one of my flowers as well, too. So next thing we're going to do is you're going to get your flower that's ready, right? I had some tissue paper that I stamped previously. I rip it up into pieces and I'm gluing it on top of here. Wait till it dries very good. What you can do, like, is if you're putting on the whole tissue paper, I only put it in little pieces here and there, right? I'm going to glue it and then I'll just wrap what's left over here all the way around it, okay? I have some ready, you guys, so that way we don't have to waste time doing this and we can, you know, go on with other things. So your tissue paper, you put on as you please. Remember, you can use anything you guys want. And then what I have been doing is putting some mesh on as well. I don't see a piece here right now. Here it is. Just cutting up pieces of, you know, the drywall tape and spreading it around everywhere. And I'll show you what I have done up until now. This is one. This is a big one. Okay, this is ready to color now. So I glued on the tissue paper. I wrapped it around the sides here. And I have some texture with the mesh. And I did this size. I did this size here, this little flower that I cut with the Big Shot. And I think I have another one done here. Let me see. It's not finding it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And here's another one that I prepared as well too. Now I'm coloring them with alcohol inks today, but there is something else that if you guys want to, I'm positively sure that you can color it with anything you want. I think at this point you can cover it up with clear gesso and go ahead and color it with gelatos. You can color it with paints. You can color it with whatever you please to color it with at this point. The important thing is that you prime it. I'm not priming it because I'm using alcohol inks and I don't need to. So I'm going to give a little bit of form to my petals here because they were laying around and they kind of got squashed where they were. Okay, this obviously is going to be the biggest one. And I've picked a couple of colors here. Let's see, I got willow. I picked up the gold as well too, not sure. And I got this beautiful pure blue, it's called. It's from a company, Italian company here in Italy, Stamperia. So I'm kind of using them mixed. The Italian company and the ones from Tim Holtz. Is that, yeah, Tim Holtz. So I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to first put this one here, the willow color. And then that way I can decide where to put the blue. Oh, that kind of came out really quick, didn't it? Okay. Let's kind of swirl that around a bit. Put some blue. Just here and there, you guys. You can add another color as well, too. My son is watching TV in the other room, and he's got the TV pretty loud. I have some butterscotch here. I want to give this a go as well, too. Just play with your colors. Now, seeing that I'm doing this in different layers, naturally I'm going to do the other layers, you know, in other colors, but maybe use one of the colors that I used in the bottom to, you know, kind of, I'm making a huge mess to kind of, you know, make them mix match together. So for now, I'm not going to add any more, but I do want to dry it. I'm just going to put this to the side and try to wipe this up. I know I got a very messy disc, you guys. I haven't had time to clean it. I was supposed to clean my room today, but like I said, I went through all morning doing this. It was it's a little bit long. Now, naturally, this is going to come out a bit dark, the backing of it. I can do the other layers lighter, so that way it's not too dark. It's anybody's preferences as well as, you know, what you please to do. I already have my glue gun on as well, too. So, let's see here. I'm going to grab this one. And this one I'm going to do with a color called Mandarin. Okay, and then I got this really pretty, let me see what color this is called, Shell Pink. And I do want to put a little bit here where the rest of the tin is showing. Cover that up here and there and set that aside. Okay, and what other colors should I use? Okay, use Mandarin. I have orange here. I'm afraid that that's really going to darken it up though. Just a touch here and there. And just a touch of this pure blue. Okay, that was a bit too much. Let me see if I can spread it onto one of these petals here. It kind of turned green now. Yeah, of course, with the, you know, and I don't mind that. Okay, so that's what we got up till now with the other one. Whip this up. Set these to the side. And, well, no, I might not put this one on here. I'll save this for another flower. I'm just going to work with these two right now. Got my hands dirtied with ink. Okay. Get the gun again. Oh, you guys, I'm moving in slow motion today. This is too much eating. Let me have another sip of tea. And it helps so much too. I feel already better that I've drank in the tea because I was really full. Okay, at this point, we can go around with a pen and just like, you know, make little doodles here and there if you want. You can not do this step at all, just to add a bit of interest here and there. Naturally, where the mesh is, you're not going to have, you know, you're going to have a bit of a problem there doing something with a pen. I'm just, you know, scribbling around here and there. Nothing, you know, on one of them that I just did, I will show you that at the end of the video. I just kind of drew little circles all over the edges. And I do want to, I still feel this wet here in the middle. Just make sure that it's dry. So then I took out some, you know, old pieces of jewelry and, you know, little brooches and earrings. What else do I have here? Let me look at the one that I did before so I can remember. Okay, I'm gonna have some pearls. I can put in some pearls as well too. Okay. Now I'm going to get my ink. Now naturally here on the darker colors you can hardly see that there was tissue paper underneath. You can vaguely see the design of the tissue paper showing up. So I'm just going around the edges with a little bit of black. You don't have to be, you know, perfect in this. It's just here and there, especially where, you know, you have the dark colors of the ink. It's already dark, so okay. Now before I start attaching anything, I am going to put some white, and I am going to do some rubbing some silver on it. Silver or gold, maybe gold, yeah. So I got my what's this called, the sequence mesh, and I get a little sponge and just dab some white here and there. Get the other one. Actually, on this one too, I would like to just get a piece of mesh and kind of do that here and there too. Okay, so that's what they look like up to now. Okay, so we're going to get the gold first, because I want to rub this before I put anything on it. And it's always the company I use here. It's kind of like a waxy gold. And just highlight some raised areas. Let's see there where the mesh was. Here and there. Just give it a tinge. And that's it. Not too much. Ok. Joey, sto registrando. Okay, at this point, sorry about that, you guys. My son is Probably yelling at the cat or something, saying that it can't go on the couch. At this point, I'm going to start embellishing it. And I'm going to go into my little packet here that my sister Maria gave to me. And it's just kind of full of all different earrings. And, you know, choose one that I would like to see on this. Oh, that's pretty. Like there's this beautiful butterfly as well too. But I have to remember that my flower is going to be like this. So I just might want to go smaller. And let me see what I got in here. I just want one of these. I don't want, okay, found a perfect one. That's it. Now, what I should do as well too, because I want to use this, is kind of rub it down with the gold to give it a bit of that, more of a gold and not silver, because I put the you know, I might think that this is just too big and might go for this one. And I think that's too big too. So, see, if I had just this one here, I could kind of arrange everything on here. Well, you know what? I'm going to give it a go anyway. So, I'm going to position this flower on. Now remember, you guys, you can do this with, you know, putting gesso on and like, you know, coloring it the way you want to color it, not with, you're not using alcohol inks. And then I'm going to, I'm wondering if I should just take this one off this time. On the other one I kept it, but I think this time I'm going to take it off. And I want to figure out where my earring's going to go, because I'm not taking off the thing here. What's it called? I'm just going to let it hang. And so I'm going to poke a hole where I think I want it to hang. And just poke it in there. See how it looks hanging? And that's fine for me. For now, I'm going to take it back out again. And then at the back here, you can, you know, squeeze it after. So for now, I'm going to put in this tag. And I'm going to offset it a bit. It's not going to be exactly in the center of the flower. I'm going to put my earring back in just to make sure that I'm liking it, and I am. So I'm going to squeeze it. Okay, then just off the bat, I had this hanging around. It's from Chipboard. A package of, you know, gears and things that I got from a chipboard back, and I think I'm going to set that on, or I did like this little tag here too. Too many little tags. No. So let me see this back here again. Yeah, and then I'll just fill it up with the little pearls that I was using. I'm going to go over this with some gold once it's dry. And then I got these little pearls here that I bought I bought at this really cool store that opened up here recently. It's called Tiger, and it's from Denmark, I think. It's a franchising from Denmark. And they were really cheap plastic beads. So I'm just going to spread a couple here and there. And I'm going to do it with the glue gun. Little daubs here and there. And just grab a couple of pearls and put them in there. Some over here. The silver one. At this point I could, take out other pearls that I have, little, strass's and things like that, and also use those as well. Oh, they're gone. I guess they weren't attached that well. This, probably should be done with, another type of glue. But as for the meaning of the video, I'm doing it with the glue gun, and they're not sticking. Will you guys stop it? Dottie and Molly, they're playing around, and they're doing something over there. I don't know what. Okay, some gold. Move that aside. And that way this gear shows up. And that's perfect. It was perfect that it was painted black. And that way I rubbed it with the gold. So, what can we do with these? We can put them in our art journals. We can put them on top of a beautiful box for a gift. You can put a little chain around it, or a little piece of wire around it. And like, if you ever find specialty bottles like this, you can, wrap it around a bottle of champagne that you want to bring to your friends that probably gave you the bottle last year. And it's so cute because it's a memory as well too. So this is the other one that I did. And like I said, this was only a 1-layer one. And here I put a long earring hanging and a little cameo. Always the same tag, and some pearls all over the place. This technique, the background technique, is exactly the same with alcohol inks, the mesh, the tissue paper, and these are my 2 flowers. So I hope you guys all liked this challenge, and like I said, I'm sorry it was really late today. I'm going to upload it really quick now, and hopefully you guys will be getting it soon. So have a nice day. Look around your house. Make sure you could use things that, you find things that you can use. Use your imagination. Until the next time, goodbye.